For question 7, we're gonna look at one complete cycle of the graph, which is from 0 to 2. I'm gonna frame it only this portion that we will work on. And with this typical graph is the reflection of the typical psi graph. The normal psi graph will start from 0 and then up to maximum, minimum, and go back to the 0. Excuse me. If we see this as a reflection of the psi graph, therefore the A gonna be negative value, followed by the standard form of the psi function graph, y equals k plus A multiplied by psi of bx plus c. For the piece that we are looking at, the graph starting at 0, since the phase shift is negative c over b, and starting at 0, therefore the c gonna be 0. So we take care of that number. And then for the A is the amplitude. The A will tell you about the amplitude of the graph. The amplitude is computed by using the formula absolute value of the A. That is from 1/2 multiplied by the difference, the absolute value of the difference of the max and min. The maximum is 3, minimum is negative 3. So absolute value of A is 1/2 multiplied by 3 plus 3, which is 6, or the value 3. If the absolute value of the A equals 3 and A is less than 0, therefore the A equals negative 3. So we take care of the value A. The next part, we're gonna look at the period. For one complete cycle or the period is from the right end minus the left end. The right end, I'm gonna make it this as one cycle, or this is the length of the period. So the period equals the right end, which is the 0.2, the left end is 0, period equals 2. The way to compute the period, we use the formula 2 pi divided by b equate with the value 2 that we obtained from the period of the graph. Solve for b, so b equals 2 pi over 2, or the value pi. Value b is taken care of. And the next one, for the k value, to find k, we consider the range of the graph in the general form as from k minus absolute value of a until k plus absolute value of the a. For the graph that we have is from negative 3 to positive 3. That means the k plus absolute value of the a must be 3. Since the absolute value of the a is already 3, therefore k equals 0, or we can say no vertical translation. Now we put them all together in the equation of the trig function representing this graph. So y equals the k is 0, the a is negative 3, is the graph of the psi function. The b value is pi multiplied by x plus c, which is 0. So then the equation to represent this graph is y equals negative 3 times psi of pi x.